What's going on? Yeah, you already know. In the goddamn beautiful public park, because this knowledge, this gnosis sometimes can get real public, real official, real presidential. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But anyways, man, like life is so wonderful. Life is so beautiful. Life is such an experience only if you were to take our energies and put it in the right places. Because life is just like a puzzle. Because when you take your energies, because God doesn't give you nothing for nothing. Everything that you experience is a result of a manifestation of an energy that you experience in your mind that creates a clash and a fusion that becomes an external, situation, person, place, or thing. So you're always gonna attract to you your current reflection. You're always gonna attract to you what you currently is, and all that good shit. Because whatever you're resonating on, that's literally the atoms. That's literally the type of atmosphere. That's literally the type of material that you're really pulling to you and shit like that. And you playing out those energies in different ways. And how you personally play those energies is through whatever tracking method you want to personally use, whether it's astrology, whether it's numerology, whether name gematria, you know what I'm saying? It's all types of Chinese astrology, all types of shit you can get into, and things like that. But it's all about understanding your own personal energy signatures, and you go about things, because what you're here to manifest is not the same as what everybody else here is manifesting. We're all manifesting different things. We're all creating different outcomes. We're all creating different new situations, as God wants to experience. God wants to create new things instead of being restricted in the Saturn structure system and shit like that. Not that Saturn is bad or anything like that, but at least structure your situation how you need it to be and things like that. And a lot of the times we don't be doing that, paying attention to our purpose and to our situations and circumstances, and be kind of like in the sunken place, just based on us holding back, based on creating some kind of fear or phobia or some kind of energy to blockade us from going for that thing that we love. And so it's really important for people to go for that energy, be able to hone in on their personal energies, be able to anchor in that goodness, be able to anchor in that love, be able to anchor in that abundance, because all those are just energies before it even manifests as something outside of you. And so once you really believe that, you're gonna start carrying out the actions of somebody who does that. And so that's why you have a lot of these like MK Ultra experiments and all these different mind techniques and things like that, because it's just different ways of just programming your subconscious matter. And then once they have that, then whatever you're going to consciously hallucinate, it's going to be something that they gave you as a subsidiary, whether it's from the entertainment system, a way of acting, a way of going about a circumstance, situation, places or things, schooling, entertainment, all that good shit. And so a lot of these things sometimes may put us off from actually putting ourselves in a space of peace. And and a lot of these structures that we live in, as far as schooling, as far as home, the way it's built, like a square everywhere. Not that it's bad or anything, but it doesn't, it's not freeing. Let's just say it's not bad, but that's why you gotta have your balance. You gotta go outside sometimes. You gotta go get some of these natural energies and shit like that. Because oh yeah, they got some energies for you. It's just some non-benevolent ones though. So you might want to choose carefully what type of energies you involve yourself in and things of that nature. Because when you involve yourself with some shit that's not really on par with who you are, your personal situation, your energy, it's gonna kind of seem like toxicity to you, because that's coming from a different space, and that might not be your way of your point of view of the world or how you see things. And so you gotta go about your own circumstance personally and understand what you're here to manifest, not what other people here are to manifest for you. And not be docile in your own life, so you can not sit back and not participate and then blame something outside of you for not being for not upholding an expectation, or you being extra dependent on something that's not really, because you're just lacking in ignorance. Basically, you don't see the truth. The truth is right in front of you, because God never lies to people. People just lie to themselves based on their current level of perception and shit like that. Because some people will be like, it's good versus evil. No, it's not good versus evil. It's it's way deeper than that. It's yin and yang. Like, ain't nothing evil. That's just evil is not even like a smart word to use. Like, fuck that word. So you got all these words creating like fucking distortions and shit like that. You trying to fucking use your esoteric goggles to see what's going on around you, but you got this fucking fog mentally, chemically, biologically, spiritually, all that good shit. They'll be slapping everybody up. So they got something for everybody, and hey, they playing the game and it's smart. But that's why you gotta understand personally how to play the game, and you gotta be smart. So, and we all gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? Because life is here to teach us about ourselves, so we can go about our circumstance and situation in a smarter manner and things like that. Not run away from what we're actually supposed to be doing. Because we know what we want to do, we know our dreams, we know our goals, we know our abilities and incapabilities. But sometimes we just may distract ourselves a lot by this, fucking matrix and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a big ass plane coming right now. Hold on, let's see. See, this is gonna be a synchronicity. Okay. Nah, it's just flight Emirates. It's all good. It's not a synchronicity. Fuck that shit. But a plane is like going in the air, right? So it took logic to kind of make a plane. It's also something that hovers above things, so it's kind of like a mimication of birds, eagles, falcons, shit like that. So it's a good energy. It's not a bad energy. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand your own personal energy and understand how to play that out. But you have like your necromancers and shit like that. Reviving energies from people's minds and shit like that, and these minds might start walking back on Earth and shit like that, summoning people again and shit like that. So it's a very interesting. Life is very interesting, we'll just say. So I thought you gotta get into it on your own and shit like that, because that's like them studying the mathematics of a circumstance of the parameter and shit like that, understanding how it influences, and understanding that okay, as above, so below. We can, based on what's happening in the stars, we can also calculate what's going on in people's psyches down here on Earth. So based on alignments, gematria, numerologies that they made, that they built society off of, that gives them access to the codes behind the matrix type of shit. It's not complicated, but it's not simple at the same time, because we're just so distracted and so lost in external things that we don't know how to correlate the internal subjective things with the external things. So we get mad, we start developing frustrations because we don't know how to be the thing we want to be and actually do the thing we want to do. So most people are already not doing the things that they say they want to do, and most people are not even able to hone in on that thing that they want to be in and anchor that into reality. You being able to create a vision, Aleph, you being like, yeah, this is my idea of myself, and then you being able to create a fucking B. Okay, I'm gonna hone in on that feeling. I'm gonna hold that feeling. Okay, what would that look like? Start to mold that into a golem. Create the air. What's the logic around that? So first you see reality. Bam, fire. You see the thing that you want to create in your mind, the vision, the idea. Oh, okay. Then is that a good idea? You want to hold on? Okay, let me anchor it in with the water. Now you make it memorable and shit like that. Okay. Let's say now you want to talk about this feeling that you received from somebody, or this feeling that you just developed based on you watching a movie, or you developed it on your own. You just received it. You were sleeping. You woke up, or whatever. Right? This feeling, now you're gonna start creating a logic around it. So air, you're gonna be able to create a storm around it. Okay, what is it? I'm trying to understand the parameters of that. Okay, what is that feeling? Okay, trying to make sense out of it. Like, is this something that blah 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 blah? So I like that's where a lot of stories of the beast fighting the waters come from. You know what I'm saying? The angels fighting, killing the beast and shit like that. Cause that's like your higher mind, heaven, earth, and air. Which earth I'm gonna get to is able to harness hell. Let's just say it's not really hell. I would call it just right brain subjective energies, but it's so powerful that when you connect the two, when you connect the dots, that you might just kind of forget about it because no one around you is doing it. I don't know, the shit gets deep. But anyway, then Earth, you're gonna find a way to go about that outcome practically. You're gonna go do that practical thing. So now it's gonna become a physical thing. So to a swing park, someone for somebody to even make the swing park, somebody had to be like, okay, I want to have fun. Okay, how can I have fun? That's the vision they had. Then after they had that vision, they honed in on that feeling. Wow, having fun right now would be amazing. Ooh, wee, that shit would be awesome. Off the hizzle for shizzle. You better fucking believe it. So how am I gonna go about that? Okay, let me carry a logic. Okay, so what's fun for me? Oh yeah, remember that time I went down the mountain and I slid down the mountain on my butt on the mud? Wow, wouldn't it be sick if I made a platform to do that? Okay, let's go do that, guys. You know what I'm saying? You make all types of shit with your mind. You bend the motherfucking reality. You see things how the fuck you want to see. You create the fucking feeling around it. You create logic and earth around it. And then they just fucking made it practically. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just took different ideas. This right here can be like the tree vines, you know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of shit. So, it's just different ways for us to experience what we're doing in our mind, what we see already, and then just do it down here practically on Earth. So that's what we're all trying to do. Whenever you can connect your right brain energies and your left brain energies, you may feel like you're kind of lost. You may feel like you're not going about something right because you're not able to connect heaven and earth together and conjoin the two and be able to, real shit, be able to run your reality, be a master of energy, and not get lost in the energy. You make the energy your bitch, because it's like this is fucking life, real motherfucking shit. And yeah, real shit. That's it for today. Make sure y'all take care. Real shit.